Какво става, хора? Аз съм Съпърчо и това е втори епизод на Batman The Enemy Within. И сега продължаваме с втори епизод на първи епизод. Ето го и нашият, естествено, Spring Wayne.
Oh, excellent. Glad I caught you. I have some good news to share.
Good to hear it, Regina. It's what I've come to expect, with you as Wayne Enterprises chairperson.
I just talked to the board, and they couldn't be more pleased with the progress of the Arkham remodel. Seems like you made the right call when you decided to take that contract over the GCPD's. The Gazette's running a piece about it.
Look, I would love to hear all the details, but I've got a meeting with Lucius I've got to run to.
Well, I don't mean to pry. What's in that case? Seems like an odd thing to be carrying around the office.
Oh, this is just something for Lucius.
I see. Well, I've got a meeting I've got to run to. We'll pick up this conversation this afternoon.
Sounds great.
Айде, мацка. Wayne Enterprises. Къде си, бе, мой човек? Ужас.
You're in my chair.
Just updating the encryption on your backpack.
Да.
But if you want me to stop?
No, the seat is all yours.
This is the thing you were talking about?
One of Riddler's puzzles. Some kind of test.
Show me. Any idea what he's planning?
Not yet. That's why I need your help.
Иска да
If history is anything to go by, he left us a clue. A psychological profile of Riddler.
Knowing how his mind works, this should come in handy.
No sign of explosives or poison.
Неми.
Already scanned for that in the cave.
Оп. Тук са мощните трикове. Watch.
Would you look at that? Micropulse waveform. And the sound it's giving off.
A signal, maybe? I couldn't decipher. I was hoping you could help with that.
I'll see what I can do. Shouldn't take long.
What's up?
No.
It's not one of mine.
Think fast.
Huh? What's up?
Hi, Dad.
Tiffany?
Tiffany.
Hey, Bruce.
My God, Tiffany.
It's been a while.
Може да
Sneaking out of orientation your
какво
first day?
става?
I just wanted to say hi to my new boss.
Oh.
I got you a present. A micro-drone prototype I developed in my spare time.
О,
High-end AV, stealth black shell, programmable for autonomous observation.
Играта ти
Small,
някакъв
quiet, and
татко
super
си.
smart. Just like its designer. Not bad, huh? You always had a thing for toys. So hard to know what to get a man who has everything.
Well, I'm strange, but I'm not that into projectiles being aimed at my head.
Oh, I'm sorry, Bruce. I didn't...
What's a little drone strike between friends, right?
Great first impression, huh? Keep it
Кой
anyway.
има?
It's a pretty useful little gadget, if I say so myself. Huh. There's something different about you.
There is?
Има
And I
ли
don't
какво?
just mean what happened to your ear. I can't quite put my finger on it. But you look...
Уморен.
Someone who needs another 4 hours of sleep?
That's because you work too hard.
Oh, that's rich. Coming from a man who pretty much lives in his lab. Interesting.
Don't.
Too late. Already touching.
Just be careful.
What a strange thing.
Това е
Circuitry design. It's
фризби.
elaborate and unorthodox. Almost intentionally so. Like whoever put it together was kind of showing off. Huh. Micro pulse waves? It's just weird. Seriously, what is this thing? I've
Yes.
never seen anything like it. It's like whoever made it.
Pretty cool, huh?
I don't know if cool would be the word I would use. I can hear it hum. What does it do?
That's what we're trying to work out.
You guys are lucky I'm here to help.
Help with...
Figure this freakish thing out.
Tiffany did graduate first in her class at Cornell in molecular engineering.
Let me take a crack at it. I can help you get to the bottom of this. Figure out what it does.
if you think you can help, then be my guest.
Oh, I know I can help. I just gotta let him know that I won't be finishing up orientation. Oh, I was planning on swinging by the manor after work to see Alfred. I heard he wasn't doing so well. That he was having some issues with his health.
I'll let him tell you himself, but, he hasn't been doing so great since the kidnapping last year. Yeah, every now and then his, hands start shaking. I'd like to see a therapist, but you know Alfred.
Well, maybe I can convince him.
Пробуй, Матка.
Catch you guys later.
Welcome aboard, Tiffany.
Thanks, boss.
All right, then. Time to crack this puzzle.
Айде. Да видим.
I never told her, you know. Told her what I really do at Wayne Enterprises. What we do. If you're willing to pull her into this Riddler project, why not consider bringing her into the fold? Into the mission.
Това вече...
We're going to need help if we're going to be dealing with the likes of Riddler. And we can trust her.
You know how dangerous our business is. I couldn't live with myself if something happened to Tiffany.
Да, ето, именно.
I'm just gonna have to say no.
It's your secret to tell.
Yes, it is.
May I just say, burdens are lighter when carried by many.
Shall we go down to the lab?
Actually, the equipment we need is down in my office. We'll get this taken care of in no time.
Айде.
Mr. Wayne,
Yes?
Какво искаш?
I'm Special Agent Avesta. This is my partner, Special Agent Blake.
Well, guess I'll see you in a bit.
Да.
I'll be down in my office. Whenever you, get done here,
Keep me in the loop about that, thing.
we'll do.
Айде. Леки.
Sorry for the unannounced visit. We're with the agency's behavioral analysis unit.
Какво желаете?
We just came by to ask a few questions.
I sure hope I'm not in any trouble.
Oh, everyone's in some amount of trouble.
Е,
It's my job to find out just how much.
о, така ли? Да, какво се роди тук?
This office, it really represents you.
Well, I'd like to think so.
Is this you?
Аз съм, да. С мами и тати.
How old?
I don't know, 7, 8, maybe?
So happy. After everything you've been through, I don't know how you still do it.
Do what, exactly?
It wasn't long ago when you were the most hated man in Gotham. Yet you still give so much back to the city. Why do you continue to help Gotham? Most people wouldn't be so charitable after that.
My father did a lot of damage to a lot of people. I'm just trying to make things right.
Thomas Wayne did cast a long, dark shadow.
Промисля да
Must be
правиш
difficult to get
и
out
като
from under
Батман.
it.
What is it you want?
The agency recently brought me in to draft a psychological portrait of the Riddler. We've been tracking him for months, but haven't been able to find him.
Не ви
I'm
да.
sorry, I think you were in the wrong place. You see, I don't really consort with criminals. Or international terrorists, for that matter. Yeah.
Баща не можем, ние ги биеме.
Really? Because our sources say otherwise.
Да, бе.
A lot of things happened to you last year, and not all of them were good.
Това е миналата година.
You helped the GCPD capture Oswald Cobblepot, better known as the Penguin.
Да, да,
He
ама.
was a terrorist, a member of the Children of Arkham, And your friend.
Да, ама това е
Think
логично.
of it. You've been associated with quite a few psychopaths over the years.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would. The criminally insane. They seem drawn to you. Either that, or you're often in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Лесно
Having
мишена
money
си.
and fame makes you an easy target. I've had my fair share of crazies knocking on my door.
Like this guy. I think you'd know him as John Doe.
Жокер. Да.
We understand that it was during your stay in Arkham where you and John met and became friends.
Чак
From the sound of
по-френц.
it, you two were close.
You've got to be kidding me.
Да.
He's no friend of mine. That's why you came here to ask me about that guy?
According to hospital records, you and John were involved in a riot.
They captured the whole incident on video.
I saw you flee after John cut another inmate, a man named Victor Zaz. Several people were hurt.
I got out of there as fast as I could.
Еми да,
I
ме
don't
беше...
blame you. You must have been scared.
Еми...
John
Една
was
пак е
discharged
формица.
from Arkham months ago. No one has seen or heard from him since. I was thinking maybe you have.
Не, няма.
Why would you think that?
He listed you as his emergency contact.
О,
Oh, sounds like you two were pretty close to me.
така
Okay.
okay. Да,
Now I'm a little creeped out.
да.
I knew him for, what, a day?
Maybe you made an impression on him.
Well, I haven't seen or heard from him, so...
Да.
Did he do something wrong?
He's a person of interest. You see, we've got
That's
a wall in
okay,
the office with a bunch of photos pinned to it. Two-Face, Penguin, Lady Arkham, you know, Gotham's most notorious.
М.
They've got all these little strings connecting them to one another, like a web.
Еми, нормално.
And you, my friend, are at the center. You keep pretty strange company for someone who wants everyone to think they're such a stand-up
Да,
guy.
няма какво да крие. Това си е
Every
лично.
association you've made so far has been investigated by the authorities or covered by the press.
Да.
I have nothing to hide.
All you do is hide. Hide behind the press,
Има само едно
behind
нещо,
your
като
money,
крие това,
your
че съм
power.
Батман.
I think it's all an elaborate mask. You know more than you're letting on, Mr. Wayne. Maybe you're afraid. Maybe you don't trust us.
Еми,
Or
принцип.
maybe you're a criminal, like your father. Maybe you're not the hero people think you are.
You've got the wrong idea. That's an evacuation warning. It's time for you to leave.
We'll pick this up another time.
Да, изчезне.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
Какво направи?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce.
Какво?
Riddler really pulled a good one over on us.
Какво става?
Lucius, please tell me what's wrong.
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius,
Какво?
Really made a difference, didn't we, Batman?
Lucius.
Какво става? О, не.
No!
Не. Не, ужас, не. О, не. Защо ужас?
Killed and 14 injured after a tragic explosion.
Investigation into what they are calling an industrial accident.
Wayne Enterprises Chief Technology Officer Lucius Fox died
Nah.
last Tuesday in the violent blast. A small service is being held for the tech giant and father of 3 at Divinity Church this Sunday.
Не. Заради нас. Заради нашата бомба. Заради това нещо. Да.
You don't have to worry, Lucius. Tiffany, you're gonna take care of your family.
Да.
As if they were my own.
Just like Lucius took care of you.
Да. Точно така.
Lucius helped raise you, Bruce. It was family.
Да, така е.
Riddler's attack on the casino was one thing. But this is personal. We can't let him get away with it. Riddler struck at the heart of our operations and tore a family apart in the process.
Don't worry, Al. I will find him and bring him to justice. He will spend the rest of his life behind bars.
I'm glad to see your sense of duty still reigns supreme. Of course, it won't bring poor Lucius back. I can't imagine how devastated she must be. Lose her father in such a violent way.
I should go talk to her.
Yes. She can use all the support she can get.
Hey, Tiffany.
I still can't believe he's gone. None of this feels real.
Tiffany, I know what you're going through. I remember what it was like when I lost my parents. That, sudden emptiness. There's no feeling like it in the world.
I don't think it'll ever go away.
It certainly didn't for me.
He loved working for you, you know? They hardly saw him at home because of it. Mom used to complain my little brother was growing up without a dad. He's so busy. I can remember the last time I got to hang out with him. Just father and daughter. I just thought there'd be more time. There were so many things I wanted to talk to him about.
I asked a lot of him. Maybe too much.
And he gave it all, didn't he? A real company man. Well, I hope it was worth it.
Tiffany.
I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't blame you.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Just let it out.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around it all. I saw his remains first. There was hardly anything left. What were you guys working on that could have caused that? It doesn't quite add up.
Tiffany, I will tell you soon. Just not here.
What do you mean? Why not?
It's not the right time.
What are you mixed up in? Fine. Just tell me one thing. That weird disc. Was that what killed him? Did you put my father's life at risk for that? I'm begging you. Just tell me that one thing. I need to know.
I thought it was safe, Tiffany. I really did. I had no idea Lucius could get hurt. Please forgive me.
Forgive you? I hope you can forgive yourself. Whatever you got my father into, I will find out. And I will shout it to the world.
Sorry, Louis. At least we went out with a bang, right? For that, we can all be grateful.
You knew my father?
Well, no, but... Whoa. heck?
Seriously, Bruce? This guy's with you.
I'm so sorry. I will handle this.
Айде, ела тука.
Jeez, Bruce, that's quite a grip. Don't leave a bruise for sure.
What are you doing here?
Какво правиш тука?
I told you I'd see you again, didn't I? You and me, we're two threads in the same stitch.
Жокерът.
I got you a little something, just to mark the occasion.
Ти сериозно ли?
I knew you'd be hurting, see? I thought it might make you feel better.
Thank you, John. That's very considerate of you.
Oh, good. I wasn't sure.
Да,
First time,
беше мило.
you see? People get upset at the littlest things. It hasn't been easy for me out here, you know? I'm the new guy now. It's the freedom that gets to you. There's so damn much you hardly know what to do with it. It's not like Arkham. Sometimes I miss those padded walls. You knew where the lines were drawn. Which ones not to cross.
It's the best place for you. I'm sure they take you back.
Oh no, Bruce. Didn't you know? I'm cured. Dr. Leland said so herself. Cross my heart. Off the meds and everything.
If everyone could please take their seats, we will begin.
Would you
Just sit down.
Today we gather to honor the memory of Lucius Fox. He was a friend, a father, a husband, a leader.
You are crashing my friend's funeral, John. You better have a good reason.
Oh, I do. I need that, favor you owe me. You know, you might have been a little reluctant at the time, but if it wasn't for me, you'd still be in Arkham. Sleeping off your meds in the rec room with Sans. You're gonna do right by me, aren't you? I know you're a man of your word.
I never made that promise.
I got into a lot of trouble for what we did, Bruce. You saw that place, all those doctors.
Matthew tells us.
You see, I met some inspiring people out here. Made some new friends. Made a kind of pact. They're amazing, Bruce. That special breed who live by their own rules. They remind me of you. Of your father.
So who are they?
You'll find out when you meet them. They're looking to bring someone like you into the fold. Maybe you will meet them for me, won't you? Please? I've got a lot writing on this. I already told them you would. Please don't let me down.
I'd be happy to chat with your friends, John. Just say when and where.
I was so hoping you'd say that. We are going to have so much fun. I knew this would work out. This here between us, this is real. You can't force this kind of friendship. I want to commemorate the moment. The guys will be so excited.
Put that away. This is a funeral, for God's sake.
I'm sorry. I got so caught up in it all, I completely forgot. I just know you're gonna hit it off with the guys. I should warn you, though. I've got an enemy. Real piece of work. Calls himself the Riddler.
How do you know the Riddler?
Know him? I want to rip his eyeballs out. He's a thief and a killer, and worst of all, rude. I tried to let the authorities know the kind of lowlife they're dealing with, but...
Поне има един враг.
Of course, a man of Bruce Wayne's caliber knows everyone.
If I ever get my hands on him, I will tear him apart.
You don't know how glad that makes me, Bruce. You and me, we've got the same taste in people. If I had my way, that's...
Значи предпочитам Жокера като приятел вместо като враг. Ще е много интересно.
You know where he is.
No, not exactly, no. Maybe I said too much.
I already said I'd meet your friends, John. Now tell me what you know.
Jeez. Well, that much to you? Yeah, I really don't know much. I heard the egomaniac always made people go to him for meetings. Somewhere in the East End.
Where in the East End?
Honestly, that's all I know. And even that might be out of date. If you're so eager to find him, why don't you let me help you? I'll find out where he is and get back to you. See if I can't find out where that jerk puts his head down.
Do not get involved.
When this clearly means so much to you, don't you worry about a thing. I'll take care of this. Just meet my friends later, like I asked. Look, I think I outstayed my welcome here. I'm just gonna slip away. Excuse me. Sorry. It's been so nice catching up, Bruce. I miss this trust between us.
Me too, John.
Be in touch. Goodbye, Bruce. Until next time.
Intriguing fellow. Certainly not one for decorum. I don't think that outburst went unnoticed.
Whatever you say about John, he gave me a lead on Riddler's location. Inform Gordon. Tell him to drag up GCPD records on Gotham's East End. And tell him we're on Riddler's trail.
Enjoying the view. Hard to do these days. There's one thing for the bad parts of town to get ugly. But when places like Wayne Tower start falling apart, makes you wonder what's next. I bet Bruce Wayne is wondering the same thing. Seems like the world's got it out for that guy. Spends some time in Arkham, gets drugged through the dirt by the media for something he didn't do.
Bruce Wayne picked himself up once. He could do it.
Yeah, he certainly showed us that much, didn't he?
Hiding somewhere in the East End.
Why am I not surprised? East End's been a no man's land since Harvey Dent blew it up. I tried to get more patrols out there, but City Hall's not giving up the funds. The area between 42nd and 48th, more or less lawless.
That narrows down the search at least. A construction site at the center of 46th. Abandoned.
Harvey's boys demolished that area, chasing the children of Arkham. Nothing but a crater there. Not really a place for Riddler to have a hideout.
The land at the end of 44th was recently purchased anonymously.
The only thing there is an old water tower. Something feels fishy about that. My gut tells me that's the place.
Agreed.
Nice work, Batman. If this lead pans out, Waller will have to eat her words. Whatever you said to her at the casino really got up her nose. I have to tell you, I got a bad feeling about her.
How so?
The way she goes after criminals. She's ruthless.
Да, тя е някаква...
Puts her people at risk, and believe me, she doesn't let due process get in her way. She'll stop at nothing, and I mean nothing, to get her man. That doesn't sit right with me.
As far as law enforcement goes, Jim, you were the best of it.
Да.
I don't know many cops with as much heart as you.
I appreciate you saying that.
Да.
Wally, she doesn't see that as a strength. I was ordered to give her updates on breaks in the Riddler case. If there's a chance he's there, we should probably let her know. Don't want to give her ammunition with the governor. She's already got him breathing down my neck about what went down at the casino.
I don't want Waller involved.
Да.
You and I can handle Riddler.
Да.
Just like it's always been.
Glad to see we're on the same page. We gotta watch out for her.
Да.
She moved her people into my downtown precinct without so much as a please or thank you. I tell you, Batman, she keeps on chipping away at my authority. I'm gonna crack.
Then let's find Riddler before it comes to that.
Да.
I'll grab a car and meet you at Riddler's hideout.
Веднага.
Riddler won't feel so clever after we come knocking.
Така е. Айде отиваме. Да видим наша East End. Сега ще го видим ли Джокер? О! Изглежда. О! Опа, ето и нас.
No one's home.
I kept Waller and her agency people out of the loop on this. Just the two of us.
Да.
We can handle this without her.
Not exactly cozy, is it?
Let's see what we can learn.
Да видим. Разглеждаме ли? Тук нещо интересно.
Someone's keeping a scrapbook.
Thane, isn't he?
See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
Само го прави. Не го чувай, не го виждай, не го говори. Ама го прави. Та лойка ми хареса. Не гледай Ивола, не го чувай, не го такой. Тук поставите нещо, моля. Тук нещо сякаш няма какво да се информирам. Опа! Това не беше Ево.
Damn it! It's stuck!
No way to open it from the inside.
Then how do we get out?
Опа! Тя
We
значи
go in.
After you.
Те значи сме тук. Ти то значи сме тук. Това е крипи.
Give me a good, honest crack house any day.
Какво?
Oh, God.
Какво му натозват?
Special Agent Mario Fernandez.
Holy crap. He's one of Waller's.
Да. Waller's.
One of his pupils is fully dilated, the other's contracted. A clear sign of brain trauma.
Да.
Huh. There's no sign of a blow to the head.
То може се шимно. Inspect.
The man bit his tongue clean through.
Must have suffered a shock or a sudden jolt.
Да. Ухото.
There's some hemorrhaging from the ears.
His eardrums must have burst.
Да.
He's missing parts of his fingers on the right hand.
Не.
We saw this before. The victim in the casino.
Да. Това ги... Телефонче.
He was trying to call for help. The phone isn't getting a signal.
Да.
Damn it.
Няма сигнал.
One shoe is missing.
The soul of the other one's almost completely melted through.
Играта.
That's a hell of an invitation.
Riddler's playing games.
Няма
Bet
влез.
he tried to play along.
We can learn from his mistakes. Let's find out what he did wrong. Another one of Riddler's sick contraptions.
Some kind of murder box, I guess. Well, he was always a wacko, but this takes it to a new level.
О, линкването. О, мага.
Won't budge. Must be locked in place. The glass. It's polarized.
Тук са
So it
сме.
is.
Тук всичко ли видя?
Turn me round, but not the right way, and you might live to see another day.
What does it mean?
Означава...
It's still warm. There must be some kind of heating element underneath.
Да.
This thing is built like an oven. You could be cooked alive in there.
Да. Я места мога да сложим. Аз мисля, че с... същите пръщите.
The fingers were severed after he caught fire.
Така ли? Окей. Сега тук разгадаваме мистерията.
Prototype of the trap he used on Mori. The armor, extremely sturdy, ensuring there's no possible way to open them other than solving his riddles.
This is an insane way to commit crimes, even for this city.
Metal mesh lining the walls. Riddler has converted this entire place into a giant Faraday cage.
Faraday what?
An enclosure designed to block electromagnetic fields. No signals in or out.
Guess it explains why our phones aren't getting signals.
Да.
Clever son of a bitch.
Сега и това няма сигнали. Добре, това да го сложим.
This torture device is different from the one in the casino. It's not designed to sever fingers. I need to look at this from a different angle.
Явно те двете не може да се свършат. Окей. О.
One shoe, melted.
Must belong to poor Cinderella over there.
Та моля се свързва вече. Сега ще трябва да го свържем с чук. Я да видим.
No, nothing that would have severed his fingers in there.
Оф. Чакай, натам са. Нещо. Тук има нещо.
More monkey statues.
I'm starting to sense a theme here. It's an agency issue pistol. That's a hell of a jolt.
I saw it take down Riddler's goons at the casino. It was impressive.
Gotta give it to Waller. Her people have great tech.
Take a look at this.
Huh. Well, that's the same kind of body cam the GCPD issues its officers.
Maybe there's a clue on the recording.
Can't hurt to look.
Because you've been so candid with me, I'm giving you a chance your other comrades won't get. A chance at getting out of this alive. We'll catch you. The agency, they'll find. I shouldn't have to remind you that you've been chasing me for years. And I've always been 2 steps ahead. If you win the game, I'll let you go free. And you'll get a consolation prize. An exclusive sneak peek into how I'm going to kill all of your colleagues. Now, how is that for motivation? Screw you!
Ох.
He had the agent bound while he beat him.
Да. Добре. Нещо друго. Окей, давайте да почваме да свързваме. А така, нещо свързвахме.
The floor of the box heated up while the agent was inside. He tried standing on one foot to save the other, causing that shoe to catch on fire. When he exited the box, he tried to put the fire out, but couldn't, so he threw off his shoe.
Добре. Имаме вече едно свързано нещо. Аха.
Masks. Each one missing a different facial feature.
The senses. They're missing their senses.
Like the monkey statues.
You're right. There must be a connection.
Safes with electronic locks. Shut tight.
These must be the goal of whatever game we're playing.
There are blades inside.
A lot of blood. Huh. We know Riddler likes penalizing his victims for wrong answers.
Да. То Riddler. Мисля, че това мога го линкна с на този пръст, защото видях пръсти. Да, ето.
You must have been looking for the answer in one of these safes.
Да. И не е познал.
Chose the wrong one. Cost him his fingers.
Добре.
Hey, I got a hunch. Come here. No matter how careful Riddler is, chances are good he hasn't scrubbed his own computer.
Good call. It's worth checking out.
Oh. Yeah.
Maury. He sold technology to Riddler.
They talk about strange bedfellows. You know, Waller's been keeping pretty tight tabs on Maury for a while now. She must have known.
That Waller.
I recognize some of the names on this list. They're all Waller's people. Names, addresses, phone numbers. We have to warn her.
First, we have to get out of here.
What does it say?
Riddler's not working alone.
Just wonderful. More psychos to worry about.
He and his colleagues. They don't see eye to eye. Apparently, they don't like his beef with me.
Hey, maybe we'll get lucky they'll kill each other.
Това ли? Да.
Scratches on the monitor. The polarizing filter has been tampered with.
Like in sunglasses.
Monitors typically have a polarizing filter to reduce reflection.
I don't see anything.
Impossible to see with the naked eye. We're going to have to look at it through a polarized lens.
Опа, сетих сега да го сържа. Ето тук. Към... Да.
If this door were closed, the portal would be looking right at those monitors.
Да.
Since the monitors have been tampered with, it's likely there's a message on it. One that can only be seen with a polarized lens.
You won't know until you're inside the box, though. You got a VR in that cowl or something?
Something like that. I've got all the pieces of Riddler's puzzle. Now I need to know what order they happened in.
Какво?
Another dead end. No. Something else happened here. Thinking about this whole wrong.
Добре.
No connection there.
Къде е тога?
The agent woke up here where his body cam fell off. Once he found he couldn't call for help, he saw the message on the monitors and willingly put himself inside the murder box. The agent's shoe caught fire inside the murder box, so he opened it in a panic. As soon as he was out of the box, he ripped off the burning shoe and threw it. Confusion, he must have missed something crucial. From where he lost his shoe, the agent beelined for the wall of safes. He opened one, but chose poorly. The blade sliced off his fingers. And there he met his end. It was still unclear how and when his eardrums could have burst. The agent made a number of mistakes. Mistakes we can avoid. The heat inside the box forced him to run out before he could
get Riddler's next clue. Poor bastard couldn't withstand the heat.
The Batsuit's armor is heat resistant. It'll buy me more time to find Riddler's next clue. Getting inside the box and starting the game is the only way we're getting out of here.
This is insane. You know that, right? The last man who went in there is dead. There's a good chance it'll kill you too.
Don't worry, Jim. I'm not going to lose this game.
I'm not so sure. But if you say a thing, you usually do it. He's rising, Batman. That's what that agent did.
Айде, костюма ми е устойчив. Давай. Умрях ли?
It'll buy me more time to find Riddler's next clue. Getting inside the box and starting the game is the only
way първо надясно, защото е първо наляво и после надясно.
This is insane. You know that, right? The last man who went in there is dead.
Maybe you'd like to go in and solve it yourself.
No, go ahead. I wouldn't want to steal your thunder.
Окей, сега ще пробвам надясно вече. Ох, не. Така.
He's rising, Batman. That's what that agent did.
Пак дясно. О, не, пак му е. Бе, как трябва да е? Добре, какво трябва да се направи тук?
It'll buy me more time to find Riddler's next clue. Getting inside the box and starting the game is the only way we're getting out of here.
This is insane. You know that, right? The last man who went in there is dead. There's a good chance it'll kill you too.
Any mistake could be my last. I won't be able to do this without you, Jim.
Wow, when you put it like that, let's win this game.
Айде. Така. Така, сега.
Hurry the hell up already. Wrong way! That's what that agent did. You gotta crisp up real good, you don't get a move on.
Back that up.
I'm not kidding, Batman.
Almost make out a message. One won't see trouble and one tells no lies. Ask the third if he hides the prize.
The monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. But which one is he referring to?
Whichever one it is, the correct save will have a phase with those senses removed.
Yeah, I'll check. Ah, damn it. It's still locked shut.
They should unlock when I open this door.
What the hell?
Ето как е става.
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
О, не са. А така. Добре, ето това. Познахме ли?
Just in case.
Да.
Damn. Oh, for the love of God, whatever's in that safe better be worth all this pain.
Missile. Това е ракета.
It's a homing missile.
What does it home in on?
Looking at its schematics now. A signal. A radio signal. A signal. That's how he died.
Oh shit, бягай.
How who died?
That's how they'll all die.
Riddler.
Maury sold me missiles for all of my enemies. Everyone on my list gets one. Most won't even know what's coming. For a brief second, their dull existences will light up.
I'm closing in on you, Riddler. We escaped your twisted puzzle. It's only a matter of time before I find you.
Time is one thing you don't have.
Okay.
I'm trying to get a handle on you, Batman. Partnering with Gordon is one thing. From what I remember of the old days, he's harmless enough.
Yeah, we'll see about that when you're in cuffs.
But the agency, they're a natural enemy to people like you and me. You must be desperate if you're making friends with them. You must be really up against the ropes.
Stopping you is all I care about. I'll do whatever it takes.
We'll see. There's a cost to doing business. The agency uses people, Batman. Corrupts them, breaks their minds. I wasn't always like this. The agency made me.
Oh, this is garbage. Yeah, Waller's a hard ass, sure, but she had nothing to do with why he's so messed up.
I didn't say Waller, did I? This goes way before her time. But I don't forget. That's the thing about having a mind like mine.
Whatever happened to you, it doesn't let you off the hook. You're still responsible for all the pain you've caused.
You think I'm asking for mercy? I was running things in Gotham before you could walk. I just wanted to see if the man who saves everyone is really as good as he believes. But then, you already answered that for me, didn't you? When you offloaded my puzzle on your friend. Why don't you tell Gordon here what happened to Lucius Fox? Watch out, Commissioner. For all his preaching, Batman knows when to sacrifice a pawn to win the game. It was a smart move. Getting out of the way of the blast.
I would never give up an innocent life. Not even to save my own.
That's not what it looks like from here. Gordon doesn't know what to make of any of it. Trust is hard-earned, yet easily lost. Isn't it, Commissioner? Come on now. Don't get your tights in a twist. I knew you weren't sharp enough to do it on purpose. There's no room at the top for schoolboys who are too squeamish to fight in the gutter. You don't have what it takes to be a player in this town. Not without giving up those values you hold so dear. Game on!
Хайде, Гордон, не го слушай.
I'll wait for a while and pass on what we found.
She won't be happy when she finds out Riddler knows about every agency operative in Gotham.
If they were my cops, no one would be sleeping till we found this Riddler guy.
Just keep your eyes open, Jim. In the meantime, I'll stay on Riddler's tail.
Hey, hold up a second. What Riddler said in there about the agency, smoke and mirrors, you ask me. But the thing about Lucius Fox and the blast at Wayne Tower, you gotta level with me. You got some connection with that Wayne Tech guy you didn't tell me about?
Lucius Fox was an ally of mine. That got him killed.
I gotta say, the fact I had to learn about it from Riddler instead of you, it doesn't sit right with me at all. I thought we had some trust, you and I. What do you expect me to do with this? Am I just supposed to sit on my hands?
Whatever you do, this has to stay between us.
Oh, does it? Because I, just happened to stumble into it?
Айде.
I mean, I wasn't born yesterday. I know you probably have a network of civilians working for you. You can't do the kinds of things you do without a gigantic support system. If you really think it's important this stays between us, then I won't say a word. Batman, I'm sorry for your loss.
Partitore. Alfred.
I heard your discussion with Commissioner Gordon. Now he knows that Lucius Fox and the Batman were allies. Gordon's dangerously close to figuring out who you are. If he does find out, I have no idea how he'll react. It's not a chance you can afford to take.
Worrying about it won't help anything.
Ай, Гордън не е човек, който би се употребил с това.
You were radio silent for so long. Tell me, did you find out how Lucius died?
This is a missile I found in Riddler's workshop. The explosion at Wayne Tower. We were thinking about it all wrong. The puzzle wasn't an explosive. It was an emitter. When it was solved, it emitted a signal. You heard it earlier. If allowed to play too long, it becomes a launch signal.
Oh.
Dear God! You did solve the box. We just didn't know it.
The Batcave scrambler blocked the signal.
Poor Lucius. Wayne Tower offered no such protections. Our tight little family has gotten smaller because of it. It was the three of us looking out for each other.
With Lucius gone, we need to find someone to take over his role.
No one could ever fill his shoes. But you're right. Between the Lady Arkham affair and losing Lucius in this gruesome fashion, it's clear we're up against a new class of criminal. This war of ours, it may be too much for us on our own. The list of agency operatives from Riddler's workshop plans to do the same thing to them.
It's a hit list. It's only useful if he has a way to target the agents, though.
Хора, аз обаче ще приключа този епизод. Това беше всичко от мен и ще продължим в следващия епизод. Довиждане.